Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rupali Udane and I welcome all of you in Simple Healthy Ways. In last video we discussed about normal digestive process. The normal secretion of saliva and acid help in the process of digestion and the disturbed acid secretion lead to formation of peptic ulcer. In today's video we are going to discuss about migraine. A genetically influenced complex disorder of the brain often lead with moderate to severe headache, unilateral headache with the complaint of nausea, vomiting, and also with increased sensitivity to light and noise. Migraine is one of the 4th to 5th common cause to visit emergency department, and it is second leading cause of disability and loss of work worldwide. Who is suffering with migrainal attack often feels decreased quality of life. More than half of the migraine patient reported the complaint of gastrointestinal disorder like dyspepsia, heartburn, irritable bowel syndrome, and constipation and peptic ulcer. Migraine is classified into three types. First is migraine without aura. It is most commonly seen in 75% of population. It often present with recurrent headache lasting from 4 hours to 72 hours. Unilateral headache, pulsating headache, often associated with nausea, sensitivity to light and noise also present. It is increased by physical activity. Second is migraine with aura. This is recurrent headache. This attack is with recurrent headache, fully reversible attack lasting for minutes to hours. It is a unilateral headache with visual aura like zigzag motion, blurred vision, affected speech and slurred speech observed, even sometimes diminished motor function also seen. Third type is chronic migraine. In this type, headache occur every 15 days in a month or migraine-like features seen for more than 8 days in a month for consecutive 3 months, then it is said to be chronic migraine. So what are the triggering factors in migrainal attack? Stress. Mostly in 70 to 80% patient, stress is the most leading cause of migrainal attack. Second is hormonal changes. This is seen in female. Mostly the hormonal changes seen in female during menstrual period, during pregnancy, during ovulation is the one of the leading cause of migrainal attack. Then skipped meal or irregular time of eating meal or having long gaps of meal is also one of the affecting cause of migraine. Then weather change, too much of heat, then hot climate, dry climate or rainy climate or cold climate and dry weather is also one of the affecting cause of migraine. Excessive or insufficient sleep, biological clock present in the body, it regulates the secretion and regulates the normal functioning of the body. And when the sleep is improper, it is excess or in less, it affects secretion and it is also one of the leading cause of migraine. Odors. Different smell from perfume, petrol, they are also the affecting cause of migraine. Neck pain. In case of spondylitis, longer time sitting in a faulty posture give rise to neck pain and that is also the cause of migraine. Then next is exposure to light. Working for longer time in a light also one of the affecting cause of migraine. Then next is alcohol ingestion and smoking, that is also one of the affecting cause of migraine. Next is late sleeping, that also affect neuronal functioning and that is also the affecting cause of migraines. Then next is food. Aspartame containing food. That aspartame containing food is responsible for migrainal attack and also the food tyramine and chocolate. These are the probable food, not proven yet. But in most of the cases, these food also seen to be the affecting cause of migrainal attack. Then next is exercise. Too much vigorous exercise is also one of the affecting cause of migraine. Migrainal attack occur through 4 phases. The first is prodrome. It is the premonitory phase start with hypothalamus activation with frequent symptom of yawning, lethargy, mood change, restlessness, neck symptoms, even there is a light sensitivity, sound sensitivity and also there is a feeling of cold, thirst feeling, even sometimes sweating also seen. The second is aura. In this phase, change in cortical function and blood circulation and neurovascular integration. This phase precedes with headache. It is lasting less than 60 minutes, associated with visual aura, blurred vision or slurred speech or diminished motor functioning. Then next phase is headache. There is additional changes in blood circulation, even function of brainstem, thalamus, hypothalamus and cortex. There is a unilateral headache. It may be pulsatile, throbbing and increasing intensity headache. It can take place from hours to days and it is associated with nausea, vomiting and increased sensitivity to noise and odor. Patient may seek relief in dark place and also pain relieves when he sleeps. Next phase is postdrome. There are persistent blood circulation changes with symptoms with termination of headache. Patient may complain movement or narrate pain in same location as previous headache. Even he can complain the symptom of exhaustion, dizziness and difficulty in concentration. So what are the complications of migraine? First is seizure. During migrainal attack with aura, sometimes seizure may trigger. Then brain infarction. There may be a brain ischemia, reduced blood circulation to the brain and that can lead to brain infarct. Then there is work disability and loss of work also seen. So what is the treatment? The first is acute or abortive treatment, that is to be given with the aim to stop the progression of headache. Depending upon mild to severity of the headache, the treatment is given from simple analgesic NSAID to parenteral mode of therapy. If the mild headache is present, then simple analgesic or NSAID drug like ibuprofen, aspirin, diclofenac or acetaminophen given. In case of nausea and vomiting, metronidazole, antiemetic drugs given. If the headache is from moderate to severe level, then parenteral mode of therapy is given. If there is a nausea and vomiting leading to gastric stasis, then parenteral mode of therapy is selected. In such cases, ergotamine, dihydroergotamine recommended during the acute attack to given by parenteral mode. Second is preventive or prophylactic treatment. It is given with the aim to reduce the frequency of attack and to increase or improve the responsiveness of the patient to attack severity and duration and to reduce disability. It is mostly indicated in such patients, those who have a frequent attack of migraine, even those who have a contraindication to acute therapy, those who shows side effect or adverse effect to the acute therapy, those who have menstrual migraine. In such cases, prophylactic treatment given in the premenstrual period. In case of hemiplegic migraine, in case of risk of medicine overuse, such preventive therapy mode can be given. So what are the preventive treatment agents commonly given? The one is beta blocker, that is metoprolol or propranolol. It is specially given in hypertensive patient and non-smoker patient. Then dexamethasone, it reduces the recurrence of headache. Then antidepressant remedies like amitriptyline is given to the anxious depressive patient and those who have a complaint of insomnia. Anticonvulsant drugs are given to those who are suffering with the complaint of epilepsy. Even calcium channel blocker drugs given to women of childbearing age. So these are the all drugs given in the preventive mode and acute mode. So these all drugs to be taken under the guidance of physician. Along with this acute treatment and preventive treatment, alternative treatment is also beneficial. That is change in lifestyle. Even regular exercise like yoga and relaxing technique like meditation also beneficial. Even detoxification of body is also helpful. And last is avoiding all triggering factor plays important role in controlling the migrainal attack. So this is all about of migraine. If you have any doubt, queries or complaint regarding migraine, you can write to us in the comment box. In the next video, we are going to discuss about acidity and skin rash, that is urticarial rash. And if you found the videos informative, please like, share and subscribe. Till then, thanks, bye.